Yo, Ricardo, welcome to another edition of the Hot Air Sports Podcast. And my old mate Aaron's back after Jeremy and I took the fort yesterday or the day before, whenever that was, and talked all things baseball. So we'll leave baseball out today because I think if you want anything, any news on what's happening in the baseball world, check
Go and
out
watch
the
that.
podcast with Jeremy and myself, recorded live in Greytown. Jeremy was in town doing a gig over at the White Swan, so it was good to catch up with him again. Mahona, you had the day off yesterday. How was it?
Oh, mate, it's always good to have a day off, isn't it, mate? Better than a day on. No, mate, I'm good. I'm good. I've been catching up on all things sport. Oh, that Warriors match over the
Oh,
weekend. What a finish! That last
oh,
5 minutes. Hey, shall we go there
imagine,
first, or
imagine if
oh,
Keith Quinn had been commentating that.
abs?
Leka Halasima.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
oh,
Well,
oh,
mate, that was sort of me. A bit
yeah,
louder than that, though. Oh, so I woke up the neighbours because I had to watch it, unfortunately, on delay because I had an incident, family incident that I
yeah.
had to deal with at the time. So I watched it on
We won't
delay,
go
and I
into
didn't get
that.
to watch that until about 10 o'clock at night. I always watch the Warriors live, and it was like watching it live though. It kept me up,
Yeah,
kept me entertained, kept me insane. It was a crazy, crazy game. I mean, the Warriors were all over the place in the first half. Didn't play well at all. Really, probably didn't deserve to win the game. Um, some fantastic defense though kept them in the game. And at the end of it, that last 5 minutes, we had the kick to win it, and Tanner Boyd mucked it up. I think he owes Leka
yeah.
Halasima beers for life. I think. Um, and then Leka just picking that ball up 45 meters out. I've been saying him all
It's
season, haven't
crazy.
I? I've been saying he's my new favorite Warrior. And just the way he scooped that ball up and he was on his bike, no one else would have thought, from that. Most people would be looking to pass it. He was just like, I'm going to score. And it was
Yeah,
like the belief that he had in himself and just
man,
the
what
natural
an
ability.
athlete! What an
What,
athlete, though.
mate, pace. And then when that guy, like, Bradman Best was right on him, just about ready to tackle him, and he did that little hip sway because he came to
Yeah,
the fullback and beat him too. Oh, mate, I mean, he's almost it was almost like Jonah Lomu-esque, isn't it? I
yeah.
mean, like you said, if Keith Quinn was commentating it, it would have been, yeah, drop your cup of tea in your lap sort of stuff, wasn't it? It was just honestly, man, a moment in time. I think all Warriors fans will
Yep.
always remember where they were. I will. It was a memorable night. For a number of reasons. But that was most of all, that was just fantastic. And the Warriors ensconced in that top four now, 4 points ahead of the chasing pack. I'm just hoping Melbourne will drop their bag a little bit. I don't want to finish. I don't want to finish fourth. I don't want to. I'm a bit worried about those Penrith Panthers, mate. They're coming. They've won eight in a
Yep.
row or something. So I'd like
And
to
it's the
avoid them if we
Warriors.
can.
It's the Warriors bogey team this week.
Oh, the
The
Titans. Oh, we'll kill
Titans.
them. We got them twice before the end of the season still to play. We've got a good draw. The Bulldogs are the team I little bit, they're obviously ahead of us on the table, so that would be a 4 pointer really if we could beat them. And the Dolphins are probably a test, but the rest of the games I can see us going through, mate. I just
Yep.
I like the way we're playing. Every time it's the next man up mentality. Chance is back this week. Luke's out for the season, as is Mitch Barnett, which is unfortunate. But I just love the attitude of our players, man. Demetric is an amazing player too, a young boy off the bench who looks a lot like Leka Halasima as well, and perhaps bigger and even more dynamic, but doesn't have that. Oh, I mean, Leka, he's just one of a kind, isn't he? He's just great.
You
So up
mentioned
the
the
last, mate.
you mentioned the Storm there. They
Yeah.
needed a late try in the last 7 minutes to beat the Sydney Roosters last night.
They did, mate, and the big news from that is that Jerome Hughes went out with a dislocated shoulder, which is huge news because he is the best halfback in the NRL by a distance. Controls them around the field. He's going to be a big, big loss for them. A bit like Luke Metcalf for us. So yeah, they lost him, but the Storm just hang in there, don't they?
Yeah.
Bellamy in the box throwing bottles around. He's always entertaining to watch. He's just such an angry man, isn't he? Angry man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
just love it.
we haven't spoken since the State of Origin series wrapped up a couple of
State.
weeks ago. The mighty Queensland beat my
I don't.
beloved.
I don't really want to talk about it. I'm a Blues fan. Obviously, the state of
Yeah,
Oregon,
me
as I
too.
heard someone call it the other day, made those
The what?
eight. I know it was like an April Laramia comment. It was like from back in the day, get all the names right and then call it State of Oregon. I was like, that's a bit, yeah, good on you, buddy. Yeah, no, that last game, Queensland just have that thing, don't they? That on paper they lose every year. On paper, don't they? They lose
Yep.
every year. Every year it's 3-0 to New South Wales on paper, but they just have that spirit, don't they? And Billy Slater, and of course Cameron Munster's dad dying the week of the lead up, and then coming back into camp, that inspired them, and they got off to a great start, and they were just never going to be headed. Well, congratulations to Queensland. That's all you can say. They're just a great team. But I always say, Maroon and or Maroon, or
Maroon.
Maroon. Maroon and blue, neither of them beat back black, mate. So,
Quite right.
Kiwis
Well,
could beat them
if
both.
you look at it from a Warriors angle, the Warriors won the State of Origin.
They
I mean,
did. 3
Mitch
nil.
Barnett won it wearing New South Wales blue in the first game, got injured. The Queenslanders bring in Kirk Capewell. He didn't play in the first game,
No.
plays in the second two, and Queensland win. So there you go. Warriors win the State of Origin.
Was win State of Origin. I love that, Macca. I love that.
Oh, when when your team, in my case, New South Wales loses, you got to think of other ways
Yeah, we
to
do.
make it enjoyable.
Yeah, we do, mate.
Now,
We do.
speaking of enjoyable, Richard Hughes, the Liverpool sporting director, is having fun with John Henry's checkbook at the moment,
Ooh,
isn't
mate, who aren't we going to sign? And
he?
today, the big news is that Alexander Isak has said he doesn't want to play for Newcastle anymore. Are we going to get
Yeah.
Ekatiki and Isak, man? That's absolutely nuts. And all the other supporters just having from all the other clubs having an absolute
Oh,
meltdown about where are they getting their money from? It's unbelievable. They're always going on about everyone else spending. It's unfair. And you're like, well, we haven't spent for 3.5 seasons,
yeah.
So, I mean, we just kept our money. It's the old adage from your parents, put 10 cents in your pocket is better than 10 cents
Yep.
spent. I mean, I know we're talking millions and millions and millions of
Mm.
pounds, though, aren't we? It's just so much cash. But
Well,
man,
you've
we're
got
building a team, aren't we, mate? We're building a team,
yeah.
man. We're going to be
I
Liverpool
mean,
are going to be killer.
plus that we've had over 60 million in player sales, with more to come. With Darwin
Yep,
Nunez going, probably
and
possibly
maybe
Luis
Diaz.
Diaz going.
Mm.
Um, we won 80 million from the Champions League phase. We won 120 million for winning the Premier League. And all the money that we haven't spent over the last 3.5 seasons.
Exactly. Exactly. And we've sold players during that time as well and made more money. So
Yep.
we had 100, remember, we had 110 million for Caicedo and that didn't get spent.
Yeah.
So that was put in the back pocket and we're spending it now. And like you say, player sales still to come.
Yep.
But what a team we are assembling, especially in the final third. I mean,
Yeah.
we are going to score goals. We are going to score a lot of goals.
Could be
Um,
something wrong if we don't.
Oh, absolutely. What do you think about the defensive options though? We're going to get Gahey over the line.
I think he will be the last. Well, unless if we can get Isaac over the line, I think him and Gahey will be it.
Yeah.
Because you've got a pretty good squad, and also rumours coming out that Canate actually does want to stay at Liverpool. He just
Mm.
wants to be fairly recompensed, which is
He's
fair
being
enough.
well. He's being so tapped up by Real Madrid though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, we'll give you 20 million for him now.
yeah,
You're like,
whatever.
oh, they're just. Oh, sometimes you just hate Madrid, don't you? Just, but then again, Liverpool do it to others. It's the football pyramid, isn't it? The top clubs always sort of come in and
Yep.
circle those bottom clubs. But yeah, I'm just so excited for the upcoming season. There is a
Oh yeah.
young guy, a young English guy that played last year for Lens or something. That big defender that we're looking at. Have you heard about that story?
Oh yeah. Can't
Played
think of
for
his
England
name
under
either.
20s, but he looks a prospect. 6 foot
Yeah.
three, 6 foot 4, powerful in the air, scores goals as well. Apparently from set pieces, he could be
Mm.
an option at the back as well. Um, Mate, but what a team!
What
What a team we're going
what
to
a
have.
team.
Is anyone going to be? I mean, what do you make of everyone else's business dealings in the transfer market?
Yeah, well, there was the obvious ones of United getting rid of the Fab Four, Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, and Who's the other one that they were getting rid of?
Uh,
Um,
Hoyland, maybe? No.
no.
Anyway, they've
Anyway,
enough on United. They've binned
yeah,
their player. They've binned
yeah,
their best players off. They're trying to get other guys, and they got Mbomo, didn't they? And they
they
had
got
to
him
pay,
Burmo in the end, and
finally pay
Cunha.
too much for him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Cunha's a good player, though. I like
he
Cunha.
is a good player. Yeah,
Oh, what about Chelsea? What about Chelsea? João Pedro's a good player. They've
another
finally got a
scoring
striker that
gun.
can score
And
goals.
Liam Delap is a
Yeah, yep,
good acquisition. Although I don't know if it might be just a year too early for him.
yeah,
Um,
maybe. But what
but
about
yeah,
our biggest competition for the title, Arsenal? They're crowing about everything really, except they didn't want Madueke, did they?
no,
It's a bit of a
no, but they
strange
bought
one.
him.
Yeah, I know he's a good player though. It's like
Yeah,
the way that they sort of
not sure
reacted
why
when they.
Chelsea were getting rid of him.
What about Liverpool? Okay, one player that you haven't mentioned for Liverpool though, Rodrigo. I would love it
Yeah,
if we signed him.
it's sort of come out of left
It
field,
did.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fantastic player, but where are you going to play him?
Left wing, because Luis Diaz is going to go. I reckon
Yeah.
Luis Diaz will end up at Bayern Munich. I
Well, I
reckon.
think well,
Oh,
he's not gonna play Isaac and Ekitike
Ikitike.
as
No,
twin centre forwards.
no, he's not.
So Ekitike is probably going to be playing on the left
I
with
reckon. Well, if
with
you've got
Works
both,
and behind Isaac.
maybe he's just going to be the reserve option because Isaac isn't exactly bulletproof. He was kind of injury, a little bit injured. That's the thing. You're spending 100+ million on a player that might not
Yeah,
play all season. I also think Verts can play on the left, can't he? He can. He can
yeah,
play on the left as a playmaker coming in field. You've got Gakpo that can play there too. So
yeah.
if Diaz goes, Rodrigo would be an amazing option. I actually think Rodrigo. I think he's 3 or 4 years younger.
Mm,
He's a better player now than Luis Diaz is. He is.
yeah.
He's just Luis Diaz is at the top of his game. He's a good player. He's a good great. But for the money that we could get for him, and
Yeah.
he's got 2 years left on his contract. I just think now's the time to sell him. I would actually I would like him to stay, but it doesn't sound like he wants to stay.
Mm,
First of all, he wants to go to Barcelona by the sound of it. Bayern Munich will probably be a good option. I think we want to sell both him and Darwin though to
yeah.
Saudi and get the big money for both of them. That's what would
Well,
be the ideal option.
I did read a report the other day. I can't remember. I think it was in the Mirror,
Hmm.
um, where the Saudis have
Don't read
said
the Mirror.
that we don't want to deal with Liverpool because of them tapping up Alexander Isak.
Oh,
Because of
really?
course
Oh, that's
Newcastle
because
is
they're owned
Saudi
by
owned.
the same guy. Well, I mean, if Isak doesn't end up at Liverpool, maybe he will end up in Saudi, which would
Yeah.
be such a waste, really, wouldn't it? For a player like that.
Well, it was like what's his name, the ex-Chelsea player that was a fantastic player in his prime, and he went off to China.
Oh,
Um,
the Oscar, they did that
Oscar,
with
yeah,
him. Yeah, and they did that with so many players. I mean,
mm,
even John Duran, who ended up in Saudi last year, and
yeah,
now he's moving to Turkey. It's like it's crazy the players
yeah.
that go over there, and it just seems like they kill their career.
Mm.
Anyway, any more
So
transfers?
what's going to happen with Andy Robinson and Costas
Yeah.
Tsimikas now?
Well, we're going to keep one, aren't we? But I don't know
The,
which one.
I'm thinking they're going to try and convince Andy to stick around and act as a mentor, sort of
Hmm.
in that James Milner, Jordan Henderson type role.
I just don't know whether he would want to do that though. He wants to play. He's that sort of guy. I think he wants to be first
Yeah, I
choice. He
mean,
wants to play.
he's still probably going to play 30 games.
Yeah, probably, but he's
You
not going
know,
to be first choice.
no, he won't be first choice.
No,
I
and
mean,
I
he's
think
not first
that's
choice now, but Kirky's there.
yeah, but he's still getting paid first choice money as
Yeah,
well. I don't know. It's up to him probably.
yeah,
I think we'd give it to her. We'd say, look, what do you want to do? If you want to go off and play first, we'll get you a transfer. But if you want to stay, they'd
mm,
offer him that option. Because Simicast has said he'll stick around, so I think he's a second option if Andy Robertson decides to go. And if Andy
yeah,
Robertson does decide to go, there's some more money coming in too.
yeah,
You know, I mean, it might not be a lot. It might only be 30 or 20 or 30 or 40 million, but it's still
yeah.
more money, isn't it?
It's 12, 22, and 32 million more than we paid for him.
Sounds like we're doing Donald Trump arithmetic here. 1,000%, 700%, 1,500%. Yeah, we'll just
We put a
just throw
tariff on
numbers
Andy
around.
Robertson.
Oh, but it's like, yeah, the opposition fans when they're whinging and moaning about the team that Liverpool's assembling at the moment, just do some maths, man. Just do some maths.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
Now, I don't know if you caught the highlights of the Liverpool Stoke game they played at the AXA Training
saw a little
Centre.
bit. Yeah,
So, how good does Florian Wirtz look? Oh
man,
my God.
man.
And
Told you.
I noticed,
He's
I noticed you commented, but could he do it on a wet Tuesday night and stuff?
that was Chris Mitchell, actually. That was a good
Yeah,
comment.
that's
I
right.
like that. Yeah. No, I
He's going
really
to have to
like
do
that.
it. He's going to have to do it on a wet Wednesday night in Burnley.
True, true, but he can. He's just phenomenal. His
He just
control, his
puts
close
in
control,
so much time with the ball at
two-footed,
his
just
feet.
just amazing. Eh? Like in tight spaces. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
he's
the
just
one of the goals he set up for Nunes,
yeah.
who got a hat trick by the way.
I think it was the
Um,
second goal he set up for him.
yeah,
That one. Yeah.
and he was just there was intricate tiki taka football going on
Before that, yeah, it was one
before
touch.
that, and a
Yep.
ball. Wirtz was just standing on the edge of the penalty area,
Yeah.
got the ball, very didn't even look, and just played the
No,
ball straight through
I
for
know.
Nunes to pot away in the goal, and it was just like, oh my God, this guy
I
is going to
know.
be unbelievable.
Absolutely. He is. Just a phenomenal player, man. The only thing is that can stop him is injury, really.
Yeah, and I
He's just
mean,
this nailed on cert, mate. He's a nailed on cert to be,
yeah,
our best player for the next 10 years. And he's
and
got
going back to
Mo
the,
still,
yeah,
we've got
I
Mo
know,
on the other side, who's the best player in the Premier League.
going
So,
back to Alexander Isak, he must be looking at video of Florian Wirtz playing and going, okay, do I want to play with Florian Wirtz or do I want to play with
and
Joel
Mo
Linton?
Salah. Exactly. Well, Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah
Yeah,
or Anthony
or Joel
Gordon
Linton and Jacob Murphy.
and Anthony Gordon. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Don't sign Anthony Gordon. I've heard talk about that. My God, that guy's
No,
so overrated.
no.
Overrated, mate. Overrated. He's got
I
pace and that's about it. Sorry.
I actually got quite scared this time last year when there was all the talk of
Oh, me too.
a swap deal with him and
Oh,
Nunes.
for and then there was talk of 70 million pound transfer. That
Yeah.
would have just been ridiculous. He's not the sort of winger we need either. So stay well away from him.
So now a few weeks ago, before Hugo Ekitike, by the
Mm.
way, you can spell his name forward and backwards, and it's
It's a
spelled the
palindrome.
same.
He's a
Palindrome.
palindrome.
You had a few hesitations about him.
Mm.
I think mainly because of his youth. Now that we've signed him, are you still got some of those hesitations?
Yeah, a little bit, but you can still see he can improve. He's still young. He's good. He's so skinny. He reminds me a little bit, and I mean, I don't want people to take this the wrong way. So he reminds me a little bit on the ball of Joel Matip because he's kind of
Mm,
gangly. I mean, but Joel was a good player with the ball at his feet.
yeah,
But you know what I mean? He kind of looks awkward and all that sort of stuff. But that doesn't really matter because he is silky. He does have some really silky skills. And the other thing that really made me doubt him a little bit is his goal scoring. But then I think the more I've thought about it, in the Liverpool side, he's not going to really need to score 30 goals because you've
yeah.
got Mo Salah, you've got Florian Wirtz, you've got other people that can score goals. So, and they're going to score lots of goals. So he could facilitate it. He could be more of a Bobby Firmino type, bring other players in. He's a better passer than Darwin. He's got a better head on his shoulders, and he doesn't always just need to run him behind. I think he can get the ball to his feet and he can lay it off for other guys. So I think he's the sort of striker that can definitely work at Liverpool. I just think he's got a bit of improving to do. I just want him to do the improving.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
he'll be playing with better players with us than Frankfurt. So hopefully he can do
Yeah,
that.
and if you look last year, he scored 22 goals in 40 something games. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
goal every second game. You can't really
Yeah.
ask for too much more than that. I mean, I know we've been used to Mo scoring a goal every game in 5 minutes, every 95 minutes, I think his um, goal record is. But
Yeah.
he's a
But he's
one in a
only done
million
that.
player, and
Yeah.
him and Virgil must feel pretty good having signed new contracts at the end of last
Must
season.
have. Must have.
And seeing what's going on now, they must just be, yep,
Loving it.
glad we
Yeah.
signed those new contracts.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing with Ikatike though, it is a small sample size. It's only one season,
It is,
so
yeah.
but like we say, he'll be playing with better players with Liverpool as well. So Yeah, he can definitely be a success there. It's just a few things. I just sort of thought Isak would be better. Alvarez was my pick for number one pick. I just love that guy. I think he would be
He's
amazing at
fantastic.
Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, should we
Got
talk?
underused at Man City, didn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Pep doesn't know what to do with this. God, I don't know. He's a strange man, Pep Guardiola, isn't he? Strange, strange man.
Yeah. So Arsenal still haven't got that Gyökeres
Have
over the
they
line yet.
not?
No.
Every time I pick up a thing, it's like signed. Here we go. It's
Yeah.
happened. Have they not signed him yet?
But they have signed Martin Zubimendi, and he
Yep,
said he
I saw
decided to
this.
go to Arsenal because they have a better coach.
Yeah, and they were the only team that took PSG to the wire last year. That's what he said. Only team that took. I'm like, we took them to fucking penalties, mate. You
Exactly.
know? Uh, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, so they
I'm.
haven't got him over the line. They've got Noni Madweki over the line, as we just
Yep.
talked about a bit earlier.
The fans are
They've
stoked
got
about that.
they've a strange one for me was Christian Norgard
Yeah, but they
from
lost
Brentford.
Party, didn't they? They've lost Thomas Party, and they've also lost Jorginho. So they needed a couple of holding midfielders. He'll probably play holding mid. So
But they've
I
already
don't
got
think
they've bought
I, th-
Supermendi and they've already got Marino.
I don't think they've upgraded in that area anyway. I think you can
No,
say
not
that
at
because
all.
Thomas Party was actually really good last year. Playing football, he was really good. He's off the field.
Yeah, we won't talk about his off the field activities.
Yeah, not at all. No, we're not going to talk about that. Not going to lower the
No.
tone. Yeah, so Arsenal, I just love their fans, aren't they? They're just the best fans of any football team. They're just so good. They just love their team. They love their players. They're never moaning. They always think that, if something happens, it's anyone but Arsenal's fault. They are just deluded. Arsenal
Yeah.
fans are deluded, mate. They're just crazy, deluded fans. It's
Yeah,
hilarious watching the
the
meltdown.
other one I took notice of from our good friends at Man United, they have contacted Aston Villa about Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, they can take
Now,
him.
Ollie
He's nearly
Watkins
30.
is a good player, but he's 31 years old now.
He's 30. Yeah, 31. Yeah, he was. Maybe if they did it 4 years ago. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous. They should have sold. They had an offer for him from Arsenal, didn't they?
yeah,
In the summer transfer. They should have sold him then and kept John Duran. John Duran's 21. He's got
yeah,
way bigger upside. I mean, Ollie Watkins is good, but what's he going to do at Man United? I mean, I just some of their transfer dealing, some of the players they're linked with, I just laugh. I just think,
yeah,
what are you doing? I mean,
yeah.
but anyway,
Arsenal had held talks over a move for Watkins in January, but
there
the
you go.
Gunners weren't prepared to meet the £60 million valuation.
60 million. 60 million. That's crazy. And Ollie
Yeah,
Watkins wanted to go there. Apparently, he was a childhood fan of Arsenal. Should we talk some
yeah.
code anyway, mate?
Good on him. Good on him. Yep.
Want
Actually,
to talk some
before
code?
we do that,
Yep.
I just want to ask your opinion. The last two seasons in the Premier League, the promoted sides have gone straight back down.
Yep.
Is it going to happen again with Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland?
Um, I think one of them might stay up this time. I think a team like Brentford could be a team that could struggle this year. They've lost their coach. They're probably going to lose their two strikers, and they've lost Christian Norgard as well, haven't they? So
Yep.
yeah, they've lost a significant chunk.
Oh, but
Maybe
they picked
Kelleher,
up Jordan Henderson.
and they picked up Kelleher.
Yeah,
So maybe Kelleher can keep Jordan Henderson. No one's going to run past him. We never
yeah.
saw that for Liverpool in the last 4 years of him playing for us, did we? Uh, I thought Henderson would have been great at Sunderland.
Hello,
I'm
Bruno.
crazy. I thought he would have gone to Sunderland. Crazy. Apparently, Sunderland didn't want him. Sunderland have made some signings, man. They've made some really
They
good
have.
signings, and I don't know, they could do okay. I reckon they could be the team that stays up.
Yeah, I'd like to see Leeds finally
Yeah,
get
me
their act
too.
together.
But they haven't done a
Um,
lot in the market.
I'm an old traditionalist, and sort of I'd go back to when I first started following football in the mid 70s, and Leeds were they
Oh,
were the team.
they were one of the top three teams every year, mate. They were.
Yeah, yeah,
Them Man United and whoever else, really,
yep.
wasn't
And
it?
we just had Wrexham on our shores, mate.
Have we?
the mighty Wrexham have been in Wellington playing the Phoenix,
That's
losing to the
right.
Phoenix.
And
Oh,
they lost.
it was almost the Phoenix Academy side.
Man, if the Phoenix could only play friendly games every week. Sorry.
Yes, quite
Sorry, had
right,
to be
quite right.
said. Had to be said. They seem to win
Yeah,
those friendlies. They beat West Ham a few years ago too, didn't they?
they
But
did. They did.
no, that was a good win. They had a good crowd there, though. I heard a good crowd
They
came
did.
along.
Yeah, it was
But
just under
hoping
26,000.
did Ryan or Rob make it?
No, they didn't show up. But I
Oh,
tell you who I did get to meet, and that was Wayne, the publican from the turf.
oh, was
Um,
he there?
he came over to Greytown for the day,
Oh,
and
he didn't.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
fantastic.
and did a bit of work at the White Swan, poured a few pints, and
Oh,
delivered a couple
magnificent.
of meals. And yeah, the publican over there, Nick, invited me over to say good day. So I put my Wrexham shirt on and plodded over there, and ended up getting interviewed for the Welcome to Wrexham show. So you
Oh,
never
that's
know,
absolutely magnificent.
you might see me smiling face pop up on the next
Series
series,
four. Series four.
series five.
Bookmark it now. Series five. Bloody hell,
Yep,
it's hard to
we
keep up,
we've
isn't
just
it?
finished series four.
That's
But yeah,
incredible.
anyway, that was my highlight of the last couple of weeks. Lovely to meet Wayne. He was a bloody good guy, and I've told him I'll come for a pint at the turf in about 5 years when we do our Europe trip for Michelle's 60th birthday.
Oh, fantastic, mate. That is absolutely fantastic.
Quite right. Anyway, on to rugby. The first part of the All Black season is come and gone. The All Blacks finished up winning the series against France C
Yeah,
3-0.
yeah.
But
Not too bad, eh?
All Blacks struggled a bit in the first test, to be expected.
We did say that,
Always
didn't we?
first test of the year is always a struggle. Um, Second test we completely smashed them. Went to pieces a bit in the second half when the bench cleared. But the bench did the job in the third test. I thought we played a
Yeah.
lot better when the subs came on. Will Jordan continues his
He's just amazing.
freakish run to the All Black Test try scoring record. I think he's only got 7 to go now.
Yeah, he's crazy good, isn't he, mate? You just got to get on him every TAB. You just jump on there for a try at least. First try scorer, first, second, third try. He's always scoring, so he's a great bet for that. Lock it in. But
Yeah.
Fabian Holland, I thought, was the story of the season
Oh,
of the
absolutely.
series. He was just magnificent, mate. I hadn't seen a lot of him. I hadn't watched a lot of Super Rugby. I watched him. I just said, "My God, there's a young Brody Retallick." I
Yeah.
thought right there, that is a big man. That's the guy we need in the middle of our line out for the next 10 years. And he's just going to get better and better. He just looks so good, man.
Oh, 100%.
So good.
Yeah. Not the
Um,
tallest to ever play for the All Blacks.
no. Are you asking me who is?
Yes,
Oh, no, it's not Mark Cooksley, is it? It used to be
it
Mark
is.
Cooksley. It is
It
Mark
is Mark
Cooksley. There
Oxley.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Now I'm just trying to remember. There's one other too
That nearly got there, didn't he?
that is in between Holland and Cooksley, but I can't for the life of
Uh,
me remember who it was now.
Yeah, you'll have to come back next week to find out what the answer to that riveting question was.
Yes,
If
yes.
you love your All Black trivia like Macca and myself, we're often quizzing ourselves about top 15s. We'd love to hear yours as well. Like,
Quite right.
subscribe,
Now the
comment.
Lions are in Australia. They won the first test. I'm going to say relatively easily.
It
They did
was. It
concede a late
was.
couple of tries in
First
the
half
second
they had
half.
it, and yeah, first half they killed them, didn't they? Second half they sort of held on. They did what
Yeah,
they needed to do. They dominated them in the forwards. I thought just made them look a little bit uh, lighter and sort of they moved
yep,
them around, And I would love to see a Lions All Blacks test right now. Like the Lions
yeah.
over there, our top team, their top team would be fantastic to see, wouldn't it? I mean, I wonder whether they are going to change the structure of the Lions tests in the future, whether they could do a
I
little
hope
bit of
not.
that.
I hope not.
Yeah, no, I
I,
like the every 4 years.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
the
I'd
every
love
four
that.
years.
Now another little piece of interesting trivia for you.
Yeah, mate.
What was unique about the Lions team that played Australia last week?
There
Did it happen?
wasn't. Is it what? Is there wasn't a Welshman in it?
Correct. First time
Hey,
ever. First
hey,
time ever the Lions have played a test without a Welshman in the
that's
starting 15.
ridiculous. Was there any Welshmen in the reserves? There must have
No,
been.
there wasn't.
None in the reserves either.
No.
Bloody hell. They've been on a bit of a trot, haven't they, Wales? They were
Yeah.
how many in a row did they lose?
Oh,
Something like 14 or
too
15
many.
matches. And then the other day they beat, who did they beat? They beat Samoa or Georgia or someone
Mm.
finally to get that streak over. And they looked so happy to have finally won a test. I was like, man, how
Yeah.
the great nations
Um,
have fallen. We love Wales.
Now the Lions side that they've named for the second test this weekend in Melbourne is
Yeah.
9 Irishmen,
Wow.
3 Scotsmen, and 3 English.
Wow. So it's
Yeah.
basically the Irish and Irish Lions, isn't
Yeah.
it?
The Irish
It
and
is.
Scottish Lions.
There's more Irish than everyone else combined. So
Yeah. And I mean,
wow, that just shows you where the power shift is, eh?
oh,
In
absolutely.
the Six Nations.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ireland all
Mind
over
you,
it.
in
I
saying
love it.
that, Andy Farrell is the Lions coach, and he's just finished coaching Ireland for the last 4 years. So,
There you go. Yeah, so he's picking
but
his
I mean, it's
boys.
the same with any coach, isn't it? If you've got players that you know what they can do, you're going to play them.
Yep.
Um, Now, sad news this morning: Hulk Hogan passed away, mate.
Oh, Kogan. Oh, I thought this was a sports show. Sorry, you just threw me for six there. Oh, the little Hulkamaniacs everywhere will be crying in their cornflakes this morning, won't they,
They
Macca?
will.
Hey?
They will. Yeah.
Hey, boy. Oh, wrestling.
And
We don't talk much wrestling on the Hot Air Sports podcast, but there you
we
go, man.
certainly don't. And on a non-sporting note, old Ozzy Osbourne
Oh, yeah,
passed away. It
sad.
just was just what 17 days after performing his last concert
Yeah,
in at Villa Park.
I heard a little whisper before it happened, actually, about a week before it happened from a media friend of mine that said, "Oh, apparently Ozzy Osbourne's going to die next week." And I said, what are you talking about?" He said, "He's booked himself into a clinic in Switzerland, an assisted death thing." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he said, "I'm not sure whether it's true, but we'll see." And then he died. And I was like,
Mm,
"Whoa, that's pretty crazy." So it sounded to me like it was planned and all that sort of stuff. And if it was, good on you, Ozzy. What a way to
yep,
go out. Fantastic way to go out, mate. And
quite right.
speaking of ways to go out, can I just bring up on another sporting note, our friend Clint Barclay, who's just played St
Yes,
Andrews Golf Course in Scotland, and he
the old
shot a
course.
70 on the old course, got a eagle on the 16th, and was apparently cheered up the 18th by the members and by all the tourists there once they sort of saw what he was shooting. He said it was just a life-changing moment for him, mate. Absolutely loved it. So congratulations,
And
Mr. Barclay. What a golfer you are, mate. What a golfer.
and our other mate Martin Reed was there with him, but he missed the whole round because he was on his phone.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't even keeping score. Didn't see a shot. There's too
No,
much scrolling.
well done,
Yeah,
Clint. You've
yeah.
that's a
Far
you'll
out.
remember that for the rest of your life, and you'll be able to
Absolutely.
tell us all the story when you come back to New Zealand.
Yeah, frame
That's
that
about all we've got
scorecard for
time
sure.
for. But I'm going to finish on a great line from Ozzy Osbourne, which came out during the remember the TV show MTV did on the Oz Dogs.
Sharon! These fucking
Sharon,
dogs have shot again, Sharon! What's
I'm
going
not
on?
cleaning up dog shit. I'm the Prince of fucking Darkness. That's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from him. We'll catch you next time.